Are you still checking charts this way on Tradingview? Welcome back to Supermarket FX. My name is John. Here we talk about ways to simplify your trading and free you from the belief that trading can't be done. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Today I want to talk about another way to make life a little easier for you, watching your charts, trying to reduce the chart time. I think we're all guilty of sitting at the charts for too long, waiting for price to come into our area. Now, I've talked about in a previous video the importance of using alerts and how that can dramatically get you away from the screens, reduce the amount of time you're at the screen. So what I would normally do is I mark off my areas, and you can see here I've got a bunch of pairs marked off for today. And just, you know how I look at price, where I'm just mark off areas where I would expect price to react. So when you're looking at stuff, like you're just trying to identify areas where price might react. So you can see if price comes down to this area, I might be expecting it to go the other way, some type of reaction. So the same is up here as well. So you can see off to the left, I've marked off this area now. Is there a chance that it will reverse? I don't know. There's no way of actually knowing. There's a possibility it can just keep going through. So I'm just thinking that there's a high probability that it could react there. So I mark off my area with the alert. So we already know this. This is, and then when price comes into the area, I would drop down to the 1 minute. Oops. That's USD CAD. So you drop down to the 1 minute, and then you'd watch for your candle pattern. Actually, I almost thought I seen something there. So, and then you would take your, like, there's a nice pattern right there. Unfortunately, it's not in the area that I look for price to have a reaction. So I wouldn't take the trade because it doesn't mean anything if it doesn't happen in your area. But you've identified, you know, your area and you've taken the trade. But how can we make this a little bit simpler for us? So most of us will likely go back to the charts through the day during the session that we watch the charts. And what I would normally do is I would go up to the left-hand corner here, and I would choose the broker that correlates with my Metatrader. So you go up to the corner, you type it in, but then, you know, then you want to check your other pairs, and you keep doing this, and it, you know, it takes you a few minutes to go through it. Now, there's a simpler way to do this, and it's just going to save you a ton of time when you add it up. Now, you just come off to the right, and all you have to do, as simple as can be, you just click on it, and it takes you to the chart, any of the charts that you already have alerts marked on. So you can see that within a few seconds, you can go through all your pairs, and you already know how close it is to your alerts. So if you had any interest in watching it just before it comes to an alert, you would already know that, okay, it's nowhere near it. So there's no reason for me to sit at the chart and wait for it to come there, because it could take all day to do that.